Come work a wedding with me as a freelance design planning assistant in San Diego. Yikes, my lashes. Please ignore that. Hi, I'm Kim. I work a 9 to 5 and have a side gig as a photographer and recently started freelancing as an events and design planning assistant. A bit about how I got here. It started with portrait photography. Eventually, I began shooting weddings, and I kept thinking about how wild it was that I, someone the couple barely knows, gets to be a part of their special and very expensive day. First of all, they trust me to capture their wedding. There are so many amazing, talented photographers, but they chose me. And then they're also inviting me into their circle for one full day to meet the most important people in their lives. There's going to be a lot of emotions and vulnerability, and they're letting me see that straight up. It kind of feels like a relationship with a couple sped up, except I missed all the crucial parts and got to witness one of the best parts. This honestly kind of messes with my brain a bit, but in the best way. I know it's such a beautiful thing to experience, and I'm fully aware of what an honor it is to get to do this. Don't get me wrong, knowing all this comes with a lot of pressure, but it's worth it because I get to meet and work with people who believe in me, and I get to experience a chapter of their life almost like a romantic movie. A movie I get to watch but also be a part of. I get to interact with the characters, and if everything goes really well, make special memories with them too. Most of the time, I even get to leave as friends with people I never would have met otherwise. And honestly, how awesome is it that I get to connect with people who appreciate my art, my time, and let me walk away with lessons about life, love, and even more about myself. Okay, pause. I want to go over this part. This is me right before the couple walks down the aisle in 3-inch heels. I was stationed right over here. I got to watch the ceremony through this hole here. And then across from me was someone I signaled there so they could signal the DJ in the back over there. This part is always my favorite because we are literally the first ones to see the couple walk down the aisle. I cried, definitely one of the sweetest vows I've heard in my lifetime. Anyway, I'm going to show you where I stood and sat during the reception, the bar behind me, the hallway connecting the getting ready rooms back to the view of the reception, then back to the cocktail area. But I'm getting off topic. I've been off topic. Where was I? Oh, right. So eventually I started working gigs as a photographer where coordinators needed extra hands. And I realized how fun would it be to help put together something I'd later see during the wedding. So one LinkedIn post later, I reached out to someone asking if they had a role for me with zero events experience. And I got lucky and landed an on-call position, which was perfect for someone with a chaotic schedule like mine. And I also just got super lucky to work with some of the kindest, hardworking, most creative design planners, coordinators, caterers, vendors. Anyways, the day was great. We wrapped up and we headed home. Here's me looking tired. Thanks for joining.